Welcome everybody to our Star Wars Lesson Games campaign. It's a D6 campaign based off mostly on the first edition cool rule book from back in the 80s. This is Chapter 7, the Arcadis Gambit. And here we go. There we go. As the rebellion grows, so too does its need for political connection. A disparate band of freedom fighters can only do so much, but with backing from Imperial Senate defectors, well, the stars are the limit. 3 adventurers travel to the edge of Hutt space to the space station Arcadis, known for gambling, entertainment, and the less than reputable clientele. Arcadis is a perfect place away from prying eyes and ears of the Empire. There, they hope to make contact with a yet unnamed defector. Shortly after arriving on the space station, they make their way towards the notorious nightclub, Lexa. Right now. Such a cool image.
Hello. It's good. Yep.
I keep getting these spikes where it, everything slows down and it kind of picks back up.
Weird.
Let me put these newcomer tokens on here since some of you guys relate to the party. Yeah, so this is like an overview. So, unlike the other planets you visited, Arcadis Station doesn't have an atmosphere. Instead, you're still, this is when you're flying in. You see its massive silhouette against a field of stars. It's not like the space station is dark, though. Neon signs dot its surface. They blink and move and advertise bars and casinos and other entertainment venues. Their colors are pink and purple and blue and yellow and green. Then as your ship gets closer, you can see massive buildings and installations on the space station. The buildings are dotted with thousands of little windows of light. After securing your ship in one of the station's private hangars, you make your way onto the promenade. You know where you need to go. You need to head to a nightclub by the name of Lexa. You know how to get there too, but on the way, it doesn't hurt to take in the sights. You see human men and women dressed for a night out. Their garb ranges from the formal and eloquent to the scandalous and revealing. Aliens, too, are in no short supply. Twi'leks and Rhodians roam here and there, chatting in alien voices and foreign tongues. Eventually, on your right, you see a giant neon sign that reads Lexa. There are 2 entrances. One is listed as VIP, and the other one just says General Admission. As you walk past, there's a Twi'lek on the arm of a very dapper gentleman, and she's laughing, and they go on into the VIP entrance, and there at the entrance there's a bouncer, and he's just like, "My lady, my lord, glad to see you again. Hope you have a safe and pleasant evening here." And Twi'lek just kind of answers and says, "Oh, we will," and they kind of walk on into the bar. So outside this bar stands 5 different individuals: Alaya, Minx, Desh Wexler, Reese Argo, and Red. Minx, by the way, is played by Raven. He's one of Blade and Blastard's longtime players, and he's joining us for the D6 game for the first time. So welcome, Rob, aka
Hey,
Raven. I'll let you kick it off.
All right. Well, Minx is a Zeltron male, pink skin, bluish black hair, rather strikingly attractive, in a very fashionable, not too revealing, tight little red dress, and as she sees the Twi'lek and the Lord go through the VIP entrance, she'll just sort of drift in right along with them and try and play it off like she's supposed to be there.
What's the rest you going to do? Reese, Red, Dash, Alaya?
So, Reese, I'm assuming
little minx.
I'm assuming we're dressed for the occasion. So Minx kind of grabs the collar of his coat that I'm assuming he's wearing. He's wearing a sharp kind of suit with a black coat. He kind of grabs it with 2 hands and pulls it forward, fitting himself into it well. And then he follows right up along next to Minx and slips his arm between her arms, so they're arm in arm, and says, let's go ahead. And also just acts like this is exactly where he's supposed to be.
So the first 2 individuals to enter into the VIP entrance, and as you go in, you go underneath this bright pink neon sign that says Lexa, and you go inside, and the music starts to change. It's kind of more thumping music, a little more high energy stuff, and the lighting is a little more dim, and there is a window that slides open, and he says, "Welcome," and you Minx can feel the eyes of this man kind of look at her eyes, and then down all the way to the ground, then back up, and he just kind of gives a grin out the corner of his mouth. Well, what have we here? Out for a night, my good fellow?
Well, yes, we most certainly are. Looking forward to seeing the entertainment that your facility provides. If you could go ahead and make way for us, we'd appreciate it very much.
It would be my pleasure, good sir, he says, and it just says, I'll just have your VIP passes right here, and I'll go ahead and scan them, and you'll be on your way.
Of course. And he starts reaching in for his pockets, and he's looking inside his inner coat pocket, and then he kind of pats the back of his pants, front of his pants, and he looks over at Minx.
Minx, oh, Reese, silly, Lord will call. She leans into the window, and I'm sure we're on your list there, my good man.
And he just looks at him again and says, very well, what would be your names?
Oh, good sir. My name is Jesper Arlo.
Mr. Arlo? Is that with an H or an A?
That's with an A.
Arlo, A-R-L-O.
It's right there. It must be right there.
Sir, I regret to inform you there is no Jesper Arlo on our list. Now, if you do not have your VIP passes, you're more than welcome to go through general admission with the rest of the rabble. Yes.
There must be some kind of mistake. Go ahead and look on that list one more time, please. And as he's doing that, is there any way that I can get a look at the list?
Yeah, with a con. Or maybe Minx would want to help you out in that and do a kind of assist.
Absolutely.
So
does he
while they're
assist?
doing that,
What does the assist give me? Sorry.
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just real quick. So if Minx helped you out and if she passed a DC 10, I would give you a 1D bonus on your roll.
Nice.
And somebody else was saying something.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. So is it like an open way in, or do you have to like very clearly go past this guy? Like, while he's distracted with them, would I be able to slip past?
Yeah, you might with a really a pretty difficult sneak or hide. You would be able to do that. It'd be 17.
All right.
Yeah, it's a pretty enclosed place. If you think of like an exclusive nightclub type place, you know.
Yeah.
There's a general mission which wouldn't be as hard, but you guys are trying to be VIPs for some reason, so you're trying to get into this.
Well, Red has seen them take the initiative, and he, the most outrageous man on Earth, well,
Actually,
away from Earth.
let's say it's 15 because he's a little distracted because he's dealing with Minx and Reese.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, Red's gonna basically try and like nonchalant, like not sneak in, but just kind of go in like he was supposed to be there. You know,
Alea would go with him as well. Try and follow with. Just try and
There's
sneak past.
a line of people.
Okay.
All right. Oh no, it's I rolled 2 1s again. It's like the 5th roll since last week that I've rolled 2 1s.
Now, will Minx's Ultron pheromones work on whatever this being is?
Yeah. So
Oh my
okay, let's see
God.
here. Let me look at these
Work
people.
out.
All right. You guys are a bunch of Three Stooges here.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we just
so,
bumble our way through.
so Minx, why don't you roll your Minx? Why don't you roll your con first? Just make sure you see if you can assist. So perfect. So Doc, why don't you roll an extra d6?
So many 1s around the board.
2. So what
That's
do you need
14.
to get? You need to get to 15.
Oh man, 15
So
to
close.
see a list.
Con this guy. He's used to rabble like you trying to sneak in through the VIP line.
So as I'm leaning over and my eyebrows are raised, taking a look at his little clipboard, he obviously pulls it back and holds it against his chest.
And he's like, he looks down, kind of casually says, "Yeah, you and your little street urchin friends too. They're not getting in either." And then there's like another kind of big bouncer that kind of comes down the hallway and looks at you guys. And he doesn't say much. He's a towering gentleman with a chest about as broad as you are tall. And he just looks down and shakes his head side to side.
All right. So in the meantime, while all this is happening, Dash is gonna go ahead and walk up to that same bouncer, and he goes, "Fellas, maybe you didn't realize, but I am tonight's entertainment. I believe you should probably let me and my group of friends here in."
All right.
The best.
All right, Walken. Just for the Walken.
Oh my.
It'll be a 12.
For a con.
Con, yeah.
Wait, so that's easier than me looking at a list?
Yeah, he did the RP, and he's a new guy too. Just
So I don't know if you can tell, but we belong here. I need to be up there.
I mean, if it helps, Red looks like he would have to be some sort of entertainment. He's got this extravagant dark purple tuxedo on with gold trim. It is spectacular.
And
Christopher Walken wore his dancing shoes.
and Minx, look at Minx. I mean, yeah, we belong there.
so he kind of gets this quizzical look in his eye, and he goes over. "Hey, Larry, has the entertainment showed up yet?" And then he checks his computer and says, "No, it seems they're late." And he looks back to you guys like, "Well, mark them off the list. They've just arrived."
Being detained at the door, and here you are. let us in.
And he goes,
I never thought I wanted him in Star Wars, but now I know.
I was thinking all day, how am I going to slip this walking impersonation in?
right? He steps to the side, and Walken and company is able to march right in. As I do so, there's one last little checkpoint. There's like a scanner, a metal detector thing, and
God damn it.
there's a droid next to it, and they calmly reads out the protocol. He says, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lexa, where every dream comes true. Here you'll enjoy fine dining, drinks, and also rarer forms of entertainment. We do allow weapons in the facility, but unfortunately, you'll have to leave any rifles or anything larger than the common blast or pistol here at the door. We also do allow bladed weapons, but only if they are displayed openly." And waits for you guys to walk through the door.
Yeah,
Dash just
Red
gives him a little nod.
Red pulls a relatively bulky, also purple blaster rifle from underneath the back of his vest, which was not that well hidden, and kind of like sets it up on the counter, presumably for them to, store for him.
Mm-hmm. The droid goes ahead and takes it if he can, and there's a little lockbox there, and he gives a little key fob to Red and says, "Thank you for your cooperation."
Of course.
If anybody else has anything bigger or smaller or anything more
Red
lethal,
does quite openly have his saber, like, open carry.
yeah, that'd be fine.
So, yeah.
My good droid, the weapons I have cannot be checked into. I'm sorry.
And if the droid could roll its eyes, it does so. And let you guys into the club.
Mix just kind of looks down at the tight-fitting dress, looks back at the droid and grins, and walks on through.
Yeah, Reese just kind of walks in, and he opens his coat up as to like show the inner lining to show that, hey, look, I've got nothing here, and just kind of walks by him.
Oh, your sheet's closed out when I restarted my computer. Do you actually have something or not?
I have a grenade.
Yeah, I think.
Well, it's smaller than a rifle.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying anything about grenades.
He didn't say anything about hard explosives.
Yep, no, I've got my blaster, which they told me I could keep, and a grenade.
Yeah, he didn't specify. My good droid, you have to be a little more Pacific.
All right, L1, that gets through. It doesn't beep.
Nice.
Luck there.
Beautiful.
All right, Dash. Let's see, who am I missing here? Minx. I have a very particular setup. And Red.
Were you gonna quote me there?
Used to have a
Particular set of skills.
Once we get in here and we're past security, you can drop the accent.
It goes with my facade.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Mine's taking a long time to
All
populate.
right, so we are. Yeah,
Yes.
Let's see.
right there, upper right-hand corner.
Yep.
To zoom in quite a bit.
Wow, you got a lot of tokens in here, man.
Yeah, it's a busy place.
I don't have time to go talk to all of them.
Oh man, I gotta go to the performance shower after all this acting.
So as you enter in, you guys also, as you walk in, there's a droid like right at the entrance. You're over in this entrance, This is a VIP one.
That's right.
That's right, bitches.
I love how you started us off in the general admission entrance, thinking that that's where we were going to come
We
in.
fail.
Bunch of plebes.
It's like, oh, they'll just go on in, you know, it'll be no big deal. No, we went in the cool way.
Well, the
So-
general admission one probably costs money.
Something.
Yeah. There's like a server droid that greets you right at the opening here, and the first person that goes by says, "For our very important customers, a complimentary bottle of the finest Corellian brandy."
Oh, yeah.
Olay would grab that and uncork it instantaneously.
Hey, you're sharing some of that with me, right?
only if there's enough for me first, I should say. Instantly taking a drink out of the bottle.
All right, guys. Keep it to a minimum. We're on a mission here.
Yeah, mission schmission, let's go.
That's my kind of girl. Now pass me the damn bottle already.
She hands it
I don't
off.
see any gambling tables in here.
So as you guys enter the club, you're treated with a smorgasbord of sights and sounds. The music is blaring. Let me stop this. It's loud to the point. It's like actually hard to carry on a conversation in a normal tone of voice. And there are lights and there are sights. Indeed, there's dancers posted here and there, and they're quite shapely and comely. There's humans and all sorts of aliens, and there are a few men too. The center of the club is dominated by a shallow pool that reflects the light as it lancinates from multicolored orbs that oscillate overhead. There are more private booths around the periphery, and several lounge and bar areas as well. The largest of these is in front of you, and you can see patrons kind of sitting on stools there, and they're chatting with each other and with the bartender as they sip their drinks.
Okay. Were we given? Yeah. Reese will stick with Minx to kind of like keep up the facade, you know, the show there, and I guess make our way to the bar, if you don't mind that, Minx.
That works for Minx.
And were we given any kind of information about who we were going to meet, where we were going to meet them, how we were going to contact? I'm sure we must have been given information, you know, what and how we were going to contact them.
Just to meet in this club, and obviously it's that, you know, whoever you're meeting is being just as careful as you, that they don't get found out. And so basically they said to come here and meet them, and you'll find a way if you really want to meet this guy.
So come to this club and guess who I am.
Yes. That's not what I said. But if these rebels are if they're worth anything, they'll be able to figure it out.
Very good.
Is
Oh,
it
man,
this
not
one?
worth anything.
So I tap the person next to me, their shoulder, and ask, "Are you the defector?" Oh, I'm kidding. Don't do that.
She moves away a little bit, cuts eyes at you.
Yeah, this chick here in the red, she kind of looks at you and kind of starts to back away. And there's other people here. It's a pretty crowded place. And she taps her friend and says, like,
Sweet.
let's go to this other bar over here. This guy's a creep. And they walk over. And seeing that, as you guys do that, there's two very shapely Twi'leks that go ahead and approach you.
Wow, that Twi'lek.
Hey, girl.
And who's the most attractive one here? Would you say?
Minx.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so both of them actually approach her.
I would
Shot down.
I would pay money
If you guys want to make a roll to see like if they're interested in you, that'd be fine too.
Was that a knowledge?
Gauge our general
Probably
suaveness. Yeah. Sure.
probably like
Bark.
I don't know, make a case
Perception.
of what you want to use.
I think I should use bargain because I got what I want.
That's how he rolls.
Pretty solid
He
reason.
rolls up.
I think
Girl, how much?
considering who they are, I think knowledge of alien races would be most appropriate.
Okay. All right, give me a roll.
Is that not a bad point, actually?
Apparently he knows nothing.
So they come up to Minx and start to chatter up a little bit, and Reese tries to butt in a little bit, and they just kind of look at you like you're interrupting.
You start to relax, not in the tones.
I just kind of nod my head and wink at them and turn back to the bar.
So they start to talk to Minx, and one of them's like, "Hey there, you don't look like you're from around here. Can I interest you in anything at all? A drink, or maybe a dance, or something else?"
Minx will smile at them and very politely decline. Not her thing.
And next to you, Minx, on your left hand, there's a Rhodian, and he kind of gives a chuckle as the two girls are hitting on you. And the purple one introduces herself to Minx. Her name is Suki. And she says, "Is this gentleman here a friend of yours?" And kind of nods her head to Reese.
Minx puts her hand on Reese's shoulder. And, "Oh, he's a dear friend. Yes, yes."
And he just kind of like with eyebrow half cocked looks over at them and says, "Yes, we are friends."
And she kind of gives a little bit of an eye roll and a sigh, like she's being this girl's wingman, and kind of slides into the bar stool next to you. Like it's kind of it's an odious thing, but she's doing it because she's a good friend. And she orders a drink and looks next to her to Red and starts to actually kind of swivels on her chair with her back to Reese and starts to chat up Red and says, "Can I buy you something, young man?"
I suppose you could buy me just about anything you like.
She grins and kind of hails the barkeep and kind of gives the Star Wars equivalent of ordering 2 apple teenies. And they come, and then they're served, and Red and her are sipping their drinks, and the orange skinned one says to Minx again, so what brings you here?"
We just came. We were supposed to meet some friends for a night on the town.
"Oh, are these them?" And she kind of looks around to all the other ones present, to Alaya and Red and Desh.
Where is Alaya?
I'm slunk over in the corner over here.
Okay, can she not
there
see
you are.
you?
There you are. Yeah.
I would think she probably wouldn't from that far away, or she wouldn't notice me and be thinking that I was their friend if I'm that far away.
Okay.
Minx kind of looks around and rather non-committally says, "Oh, yeah, this is most of us."
Okay, Alaya, as you kind of skirt around the situation, you have this little more objective view of things. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure.
Actually, yeah. Just give me a regular perception check at this point.
All right.
Wait a minute, that one's different too.
God,
Wow.
you guys
Just
are rolling.
rolling terrible today.
It's just the ones.
A lot of ones, man. A lot of ones.
That one looks
Solid.
dangerous.
We're distracted.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Next to you is an Arthurian and a Rhodian, and they're talking about some sort of sports league that's
Alright.
down on Hut Ball.
Oh boy,
Hut ball.
good old hut
Man,
ball.
So, as these conversations are going on, Reese steps away from the bar and he walks up to Desh, and kind of like in his ear over the music, he lets Desh. He says to Desh, "All right, so we don't know who we're looking for, but we do know that it's a defector from the Imperial Senate. We need to start asking about high rollers around here. Anyone who has any kind of political connections. That might narrow it down for us so that we can figure out who it is we're supposed to meet."
I
Okay.
was just
Well,
about to do that.
looks like you guys pretty well have this lounge bar surrounded. I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of the lounge seating then, and I'll see what I can come up with.
Okay. I don't know everybody's voice yet. Who just said that?
Dash.
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't talking in my normal voice.
All right, so there's a little screen wipe away from that main bar, and you see Dash approaching the aliens that are kind of sipping their martinis and chatting down here on these couches.
Can I make like a languages check while in this lounge seating area, just so I can kind, because it looks like it's pretty diverse set of species down here.
Yeah, absolutely. Great idea. Okay. So you hear, quite a few different. As you walk in through this area, there's just alien languages speaking over and over again, and you're walking through and trying to eavesdrop a little bit and pick out a conversation, and you overhear someone speaking in an alien language that's not necessarily of that species. And it's this guy over here.
Could you
And
ping him
here-
again?
Oh, yeah. It's the guy to your characters.
Okay.
Yep. And he's kind of on a comm link, and you just kind of hear some snippets. He's speaking in Rhodian. He says something about how the area is all clear, that he hasn't seen anything.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to here in the meantime, and then I guess eventually I will report back because I don't have a comm link or anything, so I don't want to just go running right back over there.
All right. So there's a screen wipe, and we're back up to Minx, and she has been now kind of surrounded by both the Twi'leks, and they're starting to get a little tipsy, little overbearing almost, and says something about like, why don't we go back to one of the VIP rooms and get a little more comfortable? Maybe we can actually hear each other. I know a few high rollers here that, well, let's just say they have no shortage of credits to spend on us comely looking ladies.
Do it.
So Minx will get very interested in the high. Oh, really? Well, what sort of high rollers do you have around here?
More private, please, they say, and she takes her finger and kind of does a little beep on Minx's nose,
Yeah, Minx has been around long enough to suspect she'll get rolled if she disappears with the two Twi'leks. So, yeah, she'll decline on that. No, I have to stay out here with my friends.
Very well, they say. The orange skin one says, "Come on, Suki. I guess we gotta find someone else for the evening." And they start to move away. All right, and there's another screen wipe, and now we're back down with Dash in the lounge area, and he sees this guy start to walk away a little bit, get a little more privacy.
Now the two that are, this one right here, that's a Twi'lek,
Mm-hmm.
and this also is a Twi'lek.
Yes.
Dash is gonna look at them and do they have drinks in their hand? Either one.
Yes, they both each have I guess Appletini is the drink of choice for Twi'leks.
Twi'leks for I was just googling that alcoholic beverages for them. The Twi'lek Izzy mold. So are either of their drinks low?
Yeah, the blue one's, her drink is almost done.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to her and engage her. Just kind of walk up to her, give her kind of a courteous bow. Notice your drink was kind of getting low there.
She kind of looks at you and kind of laughs. And since you passed your
no way. Hey, I just had a blue screen.
Oh no.
Oh my.
No. Hang on, I have my tablet right here.
all right, he brings it back up.
Damn it.
So I'm not gonna make you roll the language again since you already passed it.
Sheesh.
But she's like, "Oh, absolutely, my drink is running low." And she kind of looks you up and down. What might your name be? I'll give you a bit.
Okay. I mean, I can just kind of fudge my way through it, I suppose. Name's Jones. Indiana Jones.
God damn it.
Well, is it Mr. Jones, or do you have any sort of formal education? Because us girls don't like guys without degrees.
Actually, I'm a doctor.
Very well, Dr. Jones. I'm drinking my drink here, and it is a little bit low. Would you like to help me out with that?
Yes, absolutely. Give a flick over to the nearest wait staff, whoever they may be.
Mm-hmm.
As the waiter or waitress approaches, and just say, the lady here would like a Twi'lek easy mold.
And they say absolutely, and they kind of disappear into this little lounge bar area, and they'll be back within a minute or two.
Okay. Son of a biscuit. It's taking forever. Blue screen killed me. Shit. So anyway, just kind of spark up general conversation. Are you here with friends, or do you know anybody around?
Just my friend here. We work at a nightclub across the promenade, but tonight's our night off, and so we like to come here to relax and make fun of the customers, but not you, of course. You're very dashing and look like you can handle yourself, sir.
Yes, I am very dashing, and I can handle myself. But enough flattery. Oh, here comes the waitress now. Get your drink.
And the drinks arrive, and they start to sip.
Oh my gosh, this sucks. Sorry, it's coming up right now.
That would suck.
can't believe it happened. Now my map just went down on my tablet. Not having good luck, man.
Well, why don't we go back to the other little scene going on here at the bar, where it seems
Yeah,
that
sorry.
Red has snuck off.
Yeah. Red took off to the dance floor.
Yep.
Okay. And so we see Red out here on the dance floor now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a scene with him, and the music's going, and he walks out to the dance floor. He's immediately surrounded by gyrating alien bodies.
Gyrating bodies. Spectacular.
Ooh.
Exactly as planned. Well, he dances for a while, kind of looking for any outliers that seem more like they would be willing to converse.
Yeah, this girl here, she's out kind of at the periphery. She's sipping some sort of clear drink with an olive in a toothpick, and she takes olive off and kind of eats it, and then stirs her drink with a toothpick, and then tosses it aside into the pool.
Not having a good time?
And it's not really my type of place. Here on business, she says.
Oh, yeah? What
Mhm.
kind? Seems like we get all sorts in here. I even
All
heard they had
sorts.
some senators recently.
Some senators, huh?
Oh, yeah. All sorts, I guess.
Odd place for a senator here in Hut
That's what I
Space.
thought.
Why would you ask something like that?
Not asking, just making conversation.
You've
Well,
had too
suppose
much
you'd
to
know.
drink.
What'd she say? What?
He says, you've had too much to drink.
Perhaps. But it's all well and good. That's what the place is for, isn't it?
I suppose so, she says. At any rate, you're the only one that's wanted to speak to me and not tried to get too proximal to my loins. She extends her hand out and says, my name is Emma. Who might you be?
He takes the hand and does a full bow with it, kissing the hand. Red, Asmund, pleasure to meet you.
And then she drinks and says, so I'm here on business. Please tell me you don't enjoy this sort of thing.
He shrugs. It depends on the people, on the place. It can be fun if done right.
And how do you do it right, Mr. Red?
Well, you want me to show you? He offers a hand for a dance.
All right, so they start to dance. And yeah, let's give me a roll to see how well you dance. Just a straight up dexterity. Straight up
Straight
dexterity.
dex, or could it be
Yeah.
dodge? Because dodge is such, top tier finesse. You know?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
You avoid her stepping on your feet.
How does this scene look like there on the dance floor?
Oh, it's actually quite funny. He actually does a much more refined dance than anyone would expect with his absurd outfit. It's like something weirdly between a waltz and kind of swing dancing almost. Bizarre.
Yeah.
So as you're doing this dance, Emma is very, very impressed. And after you're done, the song's over, and she says, my lands, Mr. Red, I've never been so entertained. You move like nothing I've ever seen before. Where'd you learn such dance moves?
Oh, various places. Across the stars. You know how it goes. I served my time as many different professions.
Mm-hmm. And after they are done, there's kind of like a circle that's gathered around them out on the dance floor. They made such a scene. And so as Red does that, he can see kind of out of the corner of his eye that somebody in one of the booths is paying particular attention to him. It's the gentleman who's playing cards with a female, and he's over here.
Uh-huh.
So as you catch his eye, he kind of looks away, looks into his hand of cards.
Red kind of looks back to, what was her name? Did I get her name?
Emma.
Emma.
Yeah, he looks back to Emma. Well then, Emma, perhaps we should sit for a drink in a minute here. I need to go contact some friends for now, but I look forward to spending more time with you soon.
She says, absolutely. Let me just clear out my schedule for tonight. And she kind of walks away from the dance floor where she can speak, make a call.
Yep, and he's gonna kind of head off while she's doing that. Over here. Kind of see the game they're playing, observe.
And they're playing cards here, and the female loses again. She's like, "Ah, you got me again. That's 4 out of 6 games." And she overhears it, and the other guy's like, "Well, must be beginner's luck." He kind of looks up out of the left corner of his eye at Red. "Can I help you?"
Just enjoying the sight of a good game of cards. Don't suppose you could use another person to play against, either of you?
"I can always take your money," he says.
I'm sure you could probably do so handily. You look like you're quite good at it.
Just kind of nods, and the woman stands up, and she's like, "I've had enough. I'll trade out." She just kind of disappears, and he kind of looks at you and says, "Have a seat."
He does so.
Okay. And as you do that, can you give me a perception roll?
Yep. Just straight base perception, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Boop. Oh, it's not terrible.
So you look over to where Emma was. She's not there anymore. She's gone.
Okay.
All right. So there's a cutscene back to. Is your screen back up there, dude?
It's kind of loading here. It's taking its time. I can see all the players, but I can't see the map.
So Alaya, Minx, and Reese are left by the bar, and everybody interesting has seemed to have left. And so the Rhodian now is trying to talk with Minx. And he's telling you about his speeder and how awesome it is. And this guy, Reese, has figured out his name is Jorn. And he's trying to tell you about the time he got wasted down on Nar Shaddaa and how many girls he, hooked up with. And it's just an utterly boring story. And then Alaya continues to listen to this guy talk about Hutball.
She loves herself some Hutball.
So Reese, he leans over the bar and he motions the bartender over to him.
The bartender comes on over. "Can I help you, sir?"
Yes. Well, as you probably already know, we're the entertainment for the evening. We're going to be going on stage soon, and actually the focus of tonight's entertainment is going to be on an imperial senator who is here tonight celebrating his birthday, actually. And so at the point of a song dedicated for him, we would like, of course, to point him out and say happy birthday to him. But this place is so large and it's so crowded and I can't seem to find him. Could you point him out to me, please?
And he just kind of, he looks at you in the eye and says something about, "I haven't heard of anything about any imperial senator here." So,
well, who would know about that?
Well, give me see if he's, if you think he's lying or not.
Okay.
So Minx is there too, and so is Elia.
So what kind of perception test?
It's going to be
Con?
straight perception. And I'm just going to roll. It's going to be.
Oh my. It's not ones, but.
All right. So the bartender wears his heart on the sleeve. You can kind of tell that he's maybe fibbing a little bit. And he says, he leans in and says, "Did you hear what I said? There's no senator here." And then he says, "Well, what will you have to drink? Maybe I can interest you in our special cocktails." And so he gets like a menu out the back and slides it across the bar to you and writes some instructions on there. It says, meet me in 10 minutes. And he kind of inclines his head over into this area. And he hands it to you. So what it will be?
I think I'll have a water, and I'll finish it in probably about 10 minutes.
Very well. That will be 50 credits.
50 credits for
Only the finest.
You know what? I'll give you the credits in person as soon as we meet.
Okay. He just kind of nods and goes back to his work. All right. Now the scene's back down to Dash.
Okay. Sorry, I was really distracted. So I forgot where I left off here at. I'm sorry.
So you were chatting with the Twi'leks. The guy you saw kind of walked over to the side. He was chatting on his comm link to somebody. He walked out to the side, and you're chatting with the two Twi'leks.
So I just bought one to drink. She dressed. I'm a doctor. I'm really cool. Ever seen that guy over there before?
And they
Point
point
over
over this guy, and the guy talking, and it's like, "No, I haven't seen him here before, but there's many people that come and go out of this space station."
Okay. What would it take one of you to go over there and chat him up a bit?
Well, she says, "You just bought me a drink, and I'm the chatty sort, so I'll do it for free. Tell me, what are
Perfect,
you
you're my type of lady.
what are you getting me into here?" She gives you a little chuckle.
I'm not sure. He's just been eyeballing me. He's not in anything.
He's been eyeballing you. What do you mean?
Yeah. I just don't want to get robbed or anything while I'm here.
Oh, absolutely. So send the attractive Twi'lek into harm's way. I see the type of guy you are.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's dangerous, and if he is, I'd like to know about it before I get jumped in the alley.
So she walks away. She walks away from you, and you just see her hips sway back and forth. And she's out of earshot, so she starts trying to talk to this guy as he's on his comm link. He just starts to look visibly annoyed.
Okay. Desha's gonna go ahead and go back over to her. Care to join me at the card tables?
And as you do that, he just kind of starts to walk away here. And she says, "Absolutely. Did I earn another drink from you?"
You most certainly did. Alright. Now, where are there any games going on around here?
There's a game you can see through the glass. There's a game going on here. There's a game going on here at the top.
Okay. My lady Twi'lek friend here. We're gonna go ahead and make our way around over to this table here.
All right.
And Dash promptly says, "What's the game?"
And I don't know, what's it called? Is it Pazak? Is that the Star Wars game?
Kazak is one of
Kazak
them,
or
or
something like
Sabak.
Sabak, whatever.
Yeah, well,
Sabak, she says.
Oh, all right. Well, I've never played it before, but we'll give her a shot, huh? Uh-oh. What's happening?
She kind of says, "First you took my heart, and now you're going to take my credits. You're ruthless."
No. Come on, this will be fun.
So they start to play cards. You want to do a gambling check?
Yep, I'm getting in there. Probably not going to be that good. Decent. What's this Twi'lek laugh button?
Shachesco don punta casa pubaca. Muchaka hawakan yapoki.
She hands you the credits as you win the first. You win the first several hands, and she says, "How skilled you are at this game."
Ah, beginner's luck.
If I didn't know Bender.
More drinks over here.
Yeah, some more drinks are starting to come. And let's see. She's visibly intoxicated at this point after a few rounds of cards. Did I make the mistake of making those visible to players?
Yeah, you did.
Maybe.
So she's starting to get pretty tipsy. And so this whole scene is happening kind of not in real time. And so there's a screen wipe, and we see the bartender. Let's say he looks like he's a Deveronian bartender. So him and Elia and Reese and Minx are all here, right? So they're talking.
I was almost a Deveronian, but then I couldn't find an art I liked.
So the Deveronian kind of takes the big drag off a cigarette, or what passes for one, and says, anytime I get to kick my feet up for 15 minutes is a good thing. Why are you asking so many questions?
Well, it's really not so many questions. It's one question.
You're asking the wrong question.
We're supposed to meet someone here. Someone who is employed as an Imperial Senator. What do you know about that?
He says, "Listen, I don't know anything about the Senator in particular, but there are some rumors going around," he says. "I haven't seen anybody that looks like a senator or passes for one, but there's this scruffy-looking guy in the back to the right side of the pool. Word is he's in said senator's employ. The other thing is, government officials typically don't poke their head around here. I'd be careful who you mix things up with. Just my word of advice."
Well, everyone's got to let their hair down at some point. This seems like the right place for it. Senators or not.
All right, and I want Reese, Elia, and Minx to give me just a straight up perception roll. But I want you to do it a blind perception roll.
How do you do that?
Well, let's forget about the script you have to use. Might be too complicated. Just go ahead and roll it. Yep, Minx did it correctly. It's an exclamation mark B roll, and then whatever your perception scale is.
The short way to get there is just /GR, and then whatever your roll is. So 3d6, 46, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, but that lets you see the result too, though, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So, no, I didn't do it right.
So just to make a roll, it's fine. All right. So as you chat, Minx notices someone take notice of them and then kind of look back to her drink. So it's basically this one here.
All right, and Minx will lean over as if to fiddle with the buckle on her shoe and whisper that information to Elia.
Elia would nod. Try her best to pass it on to Reese.
What does our person there look like?
Basically, it's just it's an attractive female with dark hair. She has a cape on, fairly nondescript as far as you can tell.
What sort of age?
Hello?
What sort of age is she?
Age?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Early 30s. Not quite to cougar territory. Old enough to seem capable.
All right. Well, Minx will keep an eye on her, but try not to be obvious about it.
So Reese looks over to the bartender again and says, "So, who is that over there playing cards then? Are they able to give us any information?"
He just says, "I don't know his name, and you didn't hear from me." And as you look over, you'd see Red there playing cards with him.
Yeah.
And so the scene switches over to him. All right, so you guys are gambling. So let's do one hand here.
Just a straight gambling roll, or?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, I actually did pretty good. Fuck. Shit! Just that much more. The extra dice paid off.
So on the river, he gets you.
Oh, damn, so close.
Sorry about your luck. And he says, "I notice you keep looking across the pool. Is it that Twi'lek, or is something distracting you?"
Oh, nothing much. Just having a good old look around. You know, heard some interesting rumors here and there about the place is all.
What might those be?
Oh, you know, all sorts of things. People saying that many odd sorts have been hanging around here. I even heard rumor of a senator.
You don't say, he says.
Oh.
Kind of looks like his eyebrow lifts up. I don't know why anyone would expect a senator to be here or would even ask about one.
Neither would I. Although, if you listen to close to some of the rumors, I heard there's something to do with the rebels, though. You know that lot, always getting themselves into greater and greater trouble.
Mm-hmm. He nods and he says, So I'm guessing you're not here just to play cards, are you?
Oh, I suppose not. I do quite fancy a drink and a dance as well. He grins ear to ear towards him.
He says, I also trust you're not alone from the looks you've been casting out over that pool.
I suppose that'd be a fair assessment, wouldn't it?
It may be. Now, if all of you want to lose your money, I suggest you go gather up your compadres and come on over here. We can have a chat.
Oh, sounds like a good time. I'll be back. And yeah, Red will head on over to the others.
In a roundabout way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a glass wall, isn't it?
He's getting his dance on. You can't tell by what
It's so hard because I have to hold down, so I have to like use my finger to nudge the middle key so that it scrolls to the right. Otherwise, it like stops halfway. That dedication, man. Fancy. Gotta look fancy
Sorry,
for all
so
the pretty Twi'leks.
So as you approach the Deveronian, finishes his drink and a cigarette and standing to leave, says, "Good day, sir. Best of luck to you." Kind of takes off, goes back to his shift.
Red kind of raises an eyebrow towards that guy as he walks off. Who the hell was that?
And he was someone that didn't know anything.
Well, found our guy over there playing cards. Good time too.
That's the senator?
Senator? I doubt it. But he knows something, so we'd best get over there and play a game ourselves, if you catch my drift.
Our guy is the senator.
Alea would just nod and instantly start walking over. She likes the sound of cards and alcohol.
Red laughs. Well, you can keep looking if you want, but I think I'm feeling up to another game. And he's gonna follow Alea back over.
So Reese kind of walks out this way and he motions to Desh. Waits to catch his eye and then kind of gives him the nod, like, this way.
Okay. Now, curiously, like, do we have a room? Or, I mean, are we getting a hotel or anything like that around here?
You don't know her that well.
Dang it. Alright. All
She's
right.
kind of sloppy drunk at this point. She can't even play cards at this point anymore.
Excuse me, sweetie. Why don't you go get a couple waters over at the bar there? The bartender will take care of you.
Absolutely.
He grabs his
Meeting you.
his credits from the table. It's a pleasure meeting you too. Go clean yourself up.
Shachesco don punta casa tu vaca.
Oh, that fucking thing.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to ping me. Oh, we're gambling. I like this table already.
As Mink's going over.
Yeah,
That-
she'll make her way.
That little
over.
trick, man. It's like the best thing ever.
The moving thing, yeah. It's great, right?
Wait, how do you do that again?
So you click and drag your character, don't let go of the click, and then you press space, and then you press space for each point you want to stop and continue, and it looks like a walking pattern.
Oh, interesting.
It doesn't display all that well for the person doing it, but it fully animates it moving slowly to each spot for the other person. For everybody else, basically.
So space, click character, move.
You have to keep tapping space for all your moves.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'll do it later.
So it's basically just click your character like you're going to drag it and then press space, and it'll give you a yellow line. Don't release the click, and then you do it again until you've done all the spots, and then you let go of the click.
Yeah, it's working for me.
There you go.
It's a very roundabout way.
About to have a dance.
Yeah, she had to stop by the DJ booth. Come on.
We are the entertainment after all.
Yeah, I know.
Let's learn all sorts of tricks.
Okay. So, who's your friend here, Red?
Oh, actually, that's a good point. I don't think we've introduced ourselves yet. Red Asmund, a pleasure. He offers a hand to shake.
Yeah. Switch out a few things, because what you did here. Not what you did, but.
What you do?
Click the Twi'lek laugh too many times.
Francesco, don't put
You're gonna have to take those off.
I don't know.
No, just leave them every session after this. It'll just be random encounter with Twi'leks.
That should be the only one that's visible, right?
Yeah.
Can I have Wookiee laugh?
I do
There
have
you
those.
go.
I do have those actually.
Nice. Oh my.
I have all the ones from Chris's character because I wanted him to use the macros instead of RP.
I don't suppose the senator we're meeting is big and hairy.
No.
Oh, Chewbacca.
There you go. So you guys all sit down around the table. And he goes, "So these are your friends, Red?"
Yeah.
It's quite
Did
a bunch
he
of-
shake Red's hand when he offered it and introduced himself?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool.
He says, quite the crew of scoundrels you have here." He kind of looks at you and says, "I saw that young man over there." He kind of looks at Dash and says, "You be careful with that one."
Oh, it was no problem, really. I mean, Dr. Jones has got it.
Dr. Jones, he says, "Well, if you got too close to her, it is true. You might be needing to treat yourself."
Sounds kinky.
Only in the worst sort of way. So he kind of sits down and says, "So, let's have a chat. And who has that bottle of brandy?"
I think Alea would still probably.
Yeah, Red
have
would
it.
have passed it back to her after he took a big chug of it.
So he kind of eyeballs it and says, "Hey, it's been opened."
She smiles. Yeah, I kind of like my liquor.
He says,
She
"Very
offers
well."
some. She offers him the bottle though.
And he goes, "I was told to look for this. This would be the signal."
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
convenient.
In that case, we took it off somebody we beat up in the alley.
Because if you didn't take so long getting here, at least I wouldn't have so many credits. So at least I owe you that. So I'm guessing you're here to meet the senator.
Ah, yeah. I take it you're in his employ one way or another?
In a manner of speaking, he says.
Oh.
He takes a sip and starts to deal the cards. Everyone want to do a gambling roll?
Sure.
Man, I don't know.
I put no points into this. Fuck, another 16. It's the same roll. It's a 6 and 2 5s again. God damn it, Han. Oh my gosh. Even when I do like next to my best, I just can't do
I got a
anything
1.
about it.
My macro seems to be broken.
I did so well, and yet me doing so well is
Jeez.
so mediocre.
Han Solo's a little too good at this gambling stuff.
And he kind of gathers up all of your credits and says, well, I guess we can chit-chat all day here, and I can take all of your money. You can tell me exactly what you're looking for. I'll get down to brass tacks. The senator's here, but he's somewhere private. I can take you to him. How do I know you're not going to put a blaster bolt in my head as soon as I walk out of here?
Well, I don't exactly see why we would. That's not how
Mitch
real pirates operate,
smiles
is
and
it?
says, do I look like I have a blaster?
You look like you have something more dangerous than a blaster, sweetheart.
You know, he's right. You have very large personality, he says with blatant eyes.
And Reese reaches into his coat down to his waistband, and he pulls his blaster out and sets it on the table and kind of pushes it forward. Says, here, this is how you know. Take it.
And he takes the blaster, hefts it in his hand, kind of spins it around, just puts it back on the table. You're willing to disarm yourself, he says.
We're all willing to disarm ourselves, aren't we? As he
Alea
looks around at
shoots him a
everyone.
glance.
Red
Not
raises an
necessarily.
eyebrow at that. I mean, I'm not dropping my saber.
Mick shifts her top a little bit, says, speak for yourself.
And he kind of
Dash just puts both
pushes the
hands up.
blaster. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Dash just puts both hands up and sets them flat on the table. I'm not reaching for anything.
He kind of gives everybody a look and slides the blaster back across the table to Reese. Says, no Corellian's going to leave another man disarmed. He kind of looks at all of you and says, I'm trusting you. Besides, if you try anything, well, let's just say, don't try anything. I tend to shoot first. And he kind of gets up and says, would all of you follow me?
Suppose I've got nothing better to do I? And Red's gonna follow after.
Reese stands up and, kind of gives a tug on his suit there and snaps his shoulders, nods his head, and starts following behind.
Dash stands up, looks around. So many more credits out there to gather, but all right.
Minx offers Solo her hand.
So you wake up, Solo gets up, walks out. All right, you want to follow me? Using a really cool new trick.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that still. Here, I'm gonna do this.
So many dots.
It seems like that would definitely come in more handy in like a D&D type game, like a real tactical game.
Oh yeah, it's super useful for knowing if people are running on diagonal, stuff like that, because if you have the Pathfinder settings, for example, it will actually factor that into the distance it lists.
Mm-hmm. So you guys make your way through the club and come to a back room and say, well, here he is. He says, Garm, I'm going to head on out of here. I fulfilled my end of the bargain.
Garm.
And as Garm says, very well, Solo. See you around, but remember, your debt's only half paid. He says, yeah. Kind of goes ahead and takes off. Garm kind of stands up, and who's in the front of the group?
Reese is right here.
Reese. So he extends his hand and shakes Reese's hand and says, "Well met. I'm Garm Belidus."
Well met, Senator Garm. We're here at your behest. We've heard that you might have had a change of heart regarding the Empire. Is that correct?
You might say so. And so I want anybody that wants to, or multiple people, can give me a knowledge.
Bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy?
Yeah, bureaucracy, I guess, be fine.
Cool.
I'm really bad at
Fuck,
it.
I rolled well. We've got 2 dice, and I rolled pretty good. Watch me roll about 21s next.
Yep. So Minx recalls hearing something on the HoloNet about the senator from Corellia. He's had a very, very rocky marriage to his wife, and Garm has been very outspoken against the Emperor and a lot of the Imperial policies and protocols and that sort of thing. And his wife recently divorced him because of that. But then even more recently, it's come out that his 2 sons and his wife were in a speeder accident. And Garm has been publicly saying that this was a kind of reprisal attack from the Empire. And he's been very kind of vocal about it. So Minx knows this, so...
Well, when she remembers that, she'll work her way over that poor man, and she'll work her way over and pat the senator on the arm, assure him that he's doing the right thing.
And she mentions it, says, "Listen, I'm willing to leave the Senate. I'm willing to leave the Senate right now. And I don't know how big your group is, but I'm guessing I could double or triple it." And looks to Reese. Says, "How did you get here? Do you have a safe way out?"
We came in VIP. We're going out VIP.
VIP?
What he means to say is, of course you'll be safe. You'll be with us.
So what you are saying is that you caused a stir and came in as a very important person through the front entrance. Is that right?
There was
There
no
was
stir.
no stir.
I'm walking here.
I got my dance shoes on, and there, are you in? You're in my way.
Bel Iblis just kind of smacks his head and is like, "I'm having second thoughts about joining this rebellion."
Listen, Senator Garman, we have a way off of this rock. We're going to get out of here. We're going to take you to our superiors. You can discuss with them any further details. But the only thing right now that we need to be concerned with is getting you out of here and introducing you to them.
He's got a point. And the sooner we do it, the better. Been getting some weird vibes around here, haven't you?
Is that just a general statement to everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Earlier, I noticed there was a guy with a comlink. I sent that Twi'lek female over, and he seemed visibly annoyed, and he bolted. So I'm not sure what his deal was.
Yeah, shifty eyes all around, it feels like.
Well, now that we've made contact, the only important thing is getting you out of here. So, Senator Garm, are you ready to leave?
I'm ready to leave.
There's something up with the Rhodians. Watch the Rhodians on the way out.
So as you say this, one of the Twi'leks from before, the purple-skinned one, Suki, she kind of
Suki.
walks in and bumps into the dash. "Oh, I'm sorry. I was just looking for the restroom here. What are you all doing back here, gathered?
And then Reese yells out to him, Dash, hold her down, restrain her.
Can Dash first make a perception check?
Yeah. Yep. This is all split second stuff.
I was
Okay,
gonna
I'm just
say,
trying to see if she's trying to actually steal anything from me.
I was gonna say Red's gonna kind of be ready
So
and
opposed
by
to
the
perception.
blaster.
As Desh looks down, he very briefly sees a flicker of movement at her hip, of a hand going to her hip. He sees what looks to be a blaster on a holster that's low slung over her right thigh.
I told you to hold her down and restrain her, Dash.
Can I
This
make a
is like-
dex?
Yep, this is all quick. This is like you look down, you see it. What do you do?
I'm grabbing for her hand and then I'm gonna restrain her.
All right. Let's see who gets to go first. So you're grabbing for a hand. That's brawling.
Okay. Not very good at brawling.
It only needs a 5. Unless she rolls way higher.
Oh, brawling strength, isn't it?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Nailed it.
You get to go first. So
Okay.
what do you want to do?
I just want to grapple her and take her to the ground.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll my brawling parry. Nine, and yours was a 9.
9.
So that
Yep.
you meet it. So you get it. So you jump atop over. You grab on the floor. Her blaster actually kind of skids across the floor. She's like, "Unhand me, you scum!"
Red kind of
Not
walks
a chance.
alongside with his saber in one hand and his blaster in the other.
I didn't catch anything that was just said.
Help! Help!
Quiet her.
Just
Dash
start to
reaches
scream,
for his
"Help!"
Dash reaches for his blaster pistol and to give her a rap on the head. Try to knock her unconscious.
All right, so you crack her across the head, and she goes unconscious.
Yes. Now I can take advantage of her.
Got that far.
Fade to
Edit
black.
that part out.
so you crack her, and Bell Ivis is like, "Of course you've been spotted. Let's get out of here quickly." And the Twilight's there. She's still unconscious.
Let's try and be quiet about it if we can. Don't want to exactly
Uh,
draw too much attention.
Are those
Reese,
stairs right there?
Minx takes the senator by the arm and starts on the way out.
and with Minx holding the senator by the arm, Reese kind of rushes ahead here, and he wants to sneak around the corner to make sure that there's no one coming around the corner.
Yeah.
All right,
Red's
where are you
with him.
going? Nope. The coast is clear, but you hear the sound of boots running boots.
All right, we've got to get out of here. We've got to get out of here right now.
So as you do that, two figures round the corner,
Oh shit.
and you hear this Rhodian just start to laugh, and they start to fire.
Well,
I cast
shit.
Twilliclaff.
It has the power of immobilization. Deafening noise.
Yeah.
All right. So who's in the line of fire here? Reese and
Definitely Red. He's
Minx.
right up there.
Reese meets red.
I thought Minx was with the.
Right, Minx has the senator by the arm, so as far as she could drag him along.
He's kind of back here. So let's say they're back kind of like a little bit, back here, a little bit out of harm's way. So Reese and Red, what do you do?
I'm gonna take a shot. I mean, yeah.
Reese is gonna dive behind the corner as soon as they come around and start blasting.
Okay. So you're going to dot. Okay, so that's going to be your action. And Red, what do you want to do? You want to shoot at one of them?
Yeah, I want to shoot at one and dodge.
Okay.
At this dude.
Okay, so what I want you to roll, Reese, is going to be, you're just going to try to get out of the way. So straight dexterity. Do you just want to do a straight dodge, no attack?
I mean, yeah, whatever you think is more fitting. Dodge is fine too. I mean,
Okay, all right. You roll your dodge. Red, you roll your attack with a 1 penalty.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm hitting the dodge.
Use the sheet.
Yep.
And it's not doing anything but giving me a dodge sound.
Do you have your token selected and stuff?
Yep, I do.
I'll roll it for you. Let's see.
I mean, I can go in my sheet and roll it.
Oh, that's the wrong. Oh no, that's the right weapon. Okay, cool. I assumed it was defaulting again.
I don't know. Just roll it off of your sheet then. It's fine.
Yeah.
So 15, 14.
And it's a range of 10, yeah? Right there?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Oh shit.
So who's going to go first?
Shit.
So Red, you got 14.
Yes.
Yep. So you shoot first. Which one are you shooting?
I was gonna shoot at this dude. The
Dweerbo.
So 14 would hit.
Cool. And then it was 12 damage.
So he's knocked prone. So he's knocked down. And what was your dodge?
Let me roll that real quick.
Or not your dodge. I need Reese's. Reese's was 15.
My dodge was 15.
That actually goes first. You get out of the way. So you're able to dodge out of the way here.
Hey, I was keeping her up there.
And so this other one shoots. The girl in the red shoots to where Reese was. The blaster bolts hit where he just was, but he dodges out of the way. All right. You guys are up again.
Alrighty. Let me see. Is it 5 or 10 move without running?
Yes, you can move.
Yeah. How much is it that takes up an action?
It takes up an action, yes.
To get
5
there.
is free action.
Okay.
Yep, 5 is free.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna dodge and shoot again. I think I'm gonna take a shot at both of them this time, though.
Okay, what are the rest of you guys gonna do? Just leave them out there.
I mean, it's not hurting me, so that's good. I'm gonna. Who had the grenade?
I have a grenade. That's what I'm actually considering right now.
I would. Yeah.
Redwood, if he sees you pulling the grenade, you say, "Wait for it. I can hear more coming." Better to surprise the whole lot of them.
All right, we're going to shoot though. This guy stands up and he shoots with a -1 penalty.
All right.
Oh.
See what he rolls. And she shoots.
And then -2 on all my stuff because I'm doing 2 shots and a dodge. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So there's shot 1.
Whoa.
There we go. That's more like it. And then shot 2. And do you need me to roll the dodge first as well, or?
No, you don't need to roll that dodge until they fire at you, because you get to go. Both of your attacks get to go first.
Sweet.
So which one are you shooting?
Him and priority on the dude.
So your
Because,
first one was 9.
Yep.
Not too good, but we'll see. Oh, beat it.
Nice.
So he's down. He's wounded, and he gets knocked prone again. And where's your second shot going to go?
He's down, so he's gonna take the other shot at the lady. Yeah.
Okay. So your other one, you rolled a 14, damage 13. Let's see what she does. 12. Boom. So she's wounded as well.
Nice.
So bam, bam. What happens?
Yeah, Red is kind of just like he's got the saber in his right hand, and he's kind of just this firing stance with the saber kind of like almost on guard kind of stance, with the pistol far out, shooting at either of them, readying himself kind of for the others to come around the corner.
And these guys are like blown backwards against the wall and like smear this back part of the wall with blood. They're still alive, but they're wounded and kind of on bottoms on the ground. And then so what's going on? So Red, what are you doing? It's next round.
Next round, yeah, he'll take a shot at both of them.
Okay. So they both try to stand up and shoot at you. So both of them are taking a -2 penalty.
All right. Oh my. Here, come on.
So roll 11. Yeah, you go first. You shooting twice again?
Yeah, a shot at either of them. He's not dodging this time, though.
Okay, yep, first one. You rolled a 13 damage. So he's dead. Dweerbo. He starts to get up, and then a blaster bolt just boom explodes his head. The girl next to him holds his blaster up, and she starts to get up as well. And same thing happened. Double tap, bam, bam. Both of them go down. Both of them are dead.
Oh, and I get free 5 move, yeah. If so,
Yep.
he's gonna kind of move up here so that he's in cover from the ones coming that way.
Yep, you see 2 of them. They kind of post up here.
He kind of whispers to the other, "You got that grenade, yeah? It's looking like they're ripe for it."
Oh yeah, I've got it right here. And Reese kind of moves forward, and he pulls the grenade out and just tosses it down the hall.
Okay. So you are 20 meters. So 20 meters. That's going to be medium range. So first of all, what I want you to do is make your grenade roll.
You can do it. Don't blow us up.
Well, it says I have a grenade, but I don't have any buttons attached to it. What do I use?
There should be a macro that says grenade.
Oh. Let me go up and look at that. Yep, there it is. Again, it's the sound, but it's not giving me any rolls.
Just something with your character for some reason.
Yeah, it's not giving me any rolls.
Bizarre. You should be able to use the sheet otherwise, I suppose. Fun
Yeah,
sound
just roll it off the sheet. I'm trying to think of why that would happen.
That's bizarre.
I'm not sure, but
You're clicked on your token and.
Yep.
Maybe the token isn't properly linked to the sheet.
Maybe he just needs to reset his roll.
Could be that as well. You never know.
So what do I need to roll to throw a grenade?
Okay, just roll skills dex and then roll your grenade.
Yeah, there'll be. Yeah.
Skills dex.
Yep.
Yep. There's a grenade skill.
Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, there is a grenade skill.
Ooh, nice.
So 14. So that hits. So that puts it right exactly where we want it, right? I'm guessing you want it right in the middle of them, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a very
Oh,
large
yeah.
grenade.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty
He
big.
just throws a
Very big.
barrel down, rolls it down the hallway.
It's like playing Donkey Kong.
I rolled a keg
fucking
down
powder
towards
keg.
them.
Filled with black powder.
All right, so they're going to take some damage here. They're going to take some damage. So I'll tell you what I want you to roll here next, Reese. So you hit them with the grenade at medium range. So I want you to roll hitting 5 to 6, 3D. Yep, 3D.
3D.
Mm-hmm. So 11.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Wait, is that the lady I danced with?
Yes,
Oh no,
Emma.
I thought so.
They're all going off talking on their comm links. So
I'm
so
sorry,
that,
I love you.
so the way that works, Stock, is that's an insta kill. That's 3 times her protection. Your damage is 3 times over 3 times her protection.
Nice.
So she might have been a pleasurable dancer, but she's just vaporized as this grenade goes off right at her feet. And so the other one's just blown back against the wall, like out of the radius here, and he's knocked down and kind of stunned. And then outside, you guys can hear just a bunch of screams and stuff like that.
All right, bring the senator up through here. Bring him up through now. Now.
Red kind of ribs Reese a little bit. You had to kill the pretty one, didn't you?
Imperial scum.
He rolls his eyes. Yeah, Imperial scum this. Traitors that. Pretty's pretty, man.
And who's taking the senator? Who's guiding him out
The senator's with Minx.
with Mink? So I'm gonna give you access to him. Okay.
Okay.
Red's gonna pick up these two's blasters.
Dash is gonna go over and for their comm links.
Ooh, nice. Good idea.
All right.
Everything's great here, guys. How are you?
We're all fine here.
We're all fine here.
Guys, I don't know what happened. There was lots of shooting, and then there was some tap dancing on some faces. I don't know.
You just hear screaming at the other end of the comm link. There's nothing much going on.
It's all right. I'll pocket one anyway. Shut it off.
Yep. All right, Minx, run him through there.
Red is gonna take one of the extra comm links as well.
Who's the first one around the corner?
Looks like it was Red. It was up there, right?
Yeah, Red was like right here. Well, Red and Dresh both, really.
Yeah. Yeah, Dash is up there as well.
All right. So you see you see another combatant up there around the edge. Oops. And then this person's going to take a shot.
Good idea. Do we have time to do a thing as well?
Yeah, you have time to react as well. It's all instantaneous.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot twice at the same person. And dodge. So, if I need
-2. All right, roll it up.
There's one.
Ooh,
There's
nice shot.
2. Oh, that one's lower, but higher damage.
So 12, 7. Then is anybody else
it's
there?
further distance though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, Dash is right there too. He's gonna shoot and dodge.
Oh, I forgot. This is more like medium, isn't it?
Yes,
I forgot.
that's medium range for Brussels. Dash is going to shoot and dodge.
That is correct.
All right, so roll at a -1 penalty then.
For the shoot.
Yep.
Or for the, okay.
Oh, you don't roll your dodge yet until like they attack and would have hit.
Okay. What happened? Oh,
That's fine.
I didn't hit. I didn't roll damage though. That's weird.
That's fine. You can roll damage if it comes to that. Yeah. If you don't use the macro, it doesn't roll the damage automatically.
Yeah, I did use the macro. Mine's broken.
Mine's broken too.
Cypher, fire him.
Oh, there you
18.
go.
She goes
She can
first.
shoot.
So she fires at Dash. Dash rolls protection. But you dodged,
So-
right?
Yes.
All right. So here's how that works. So it's going to be 15. So she would have hit. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But now I want you to roll your dodge. So
Stupid one.
you made a good choice though, because now the difficulty would have been 15 plus 14, which is 29.
Mhm.
So you
Nice.
about get blasted, but you dodge out of the way. All right.
Okay. So I'll just move right down here around that corner.
Okay. What do you
Oh
guys
yeah, I
do
can
next?
do my free 5 move too, can I?
You can.
I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. 5 move. Yeah. He presses forward.
Presses forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She fires again at you as you're coming down the hallway.
Oh, is this like top of the round one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, yeah, he's gonna so he's going to move, shoot, and then melee, basically. Or well, no, I forget his melee is utter shite. Wait, is it? No, yeah. So he's basically going to move up to here.
That's a free action.
Or no, I was just gonna move it there and then shoot, and dodge. So that's -2, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So here's the blaster. Ooh.
And she's gonna shoot. She's gonna shoot and dodge.
Ho-ho.
All right. You get your shot off first.
But that dodge though.
Yeah. Let's see what she does.
Rolls ones. Please.
I think that dodge, my dodge macro, isn't working.
Yeah, see, man, these macros aren't working. Fucking Zypher, man.
Everything's broken. Nothing is real.
I don't
What
think
about
we
what about
really-
this one?
Oh yeah, that one does work, doesn't it?
I don't think do we even use dodge when we were playtesting it? I don't even know if we did.
This is the way we were doing it. When we
I thought we
That's
may
the-
have.
Yeah, because I definitely used it a lot. But then again, my sheet's working. So,
Shachesco don punta casa pubaca.
All right. Well, let me roll her dodge. Her dodge is good.
indeedy.
It's not bad.
So you miss.
Yep.
And I'm guessing she's gonna miss too. You want to roll your dodge?
Oh yeah. Let me.
See if it works for you on your macro.
Oh, it's not anymore. Oh wait, no.
No.
No, yeah, it doesn't now.
The sound effect works.
Yeah, it just worked earlier too.
Yeah, mine just worked. I mean, I just threw a
'cause I
dodge
used
out there.
mine just a little bit ago, like turns ago. I feel, or maybe not.
Mine's the exact same roll.
Hang on a second. Let me try something here.
Oh no, it's not.
Well, here's the actual
Same number.
roll.
Here, I'm gonna delete. Now try it.
Okay.
Click off, then click back on. See if it works.
Oh, like refresh. All right, let me try.
No, just click off of your token, then back on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I refreshed. All right, let's see. Press button. Nope. Nothing.
Somebody threw a grenade.
Yeah, it's just a sound effect though. It doesn't.
Wait, did I click the wrong?
Dodge roll. Shows
I
token
thought-
action. No flares.
No, see, I clicked it. That time it didn't even give me a sound.
I don't hear sounds anyway because audio driver broke. Nice.
I can't think of a single
nonetheless,
reason
I rolled like a 13. So.
that wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's really weird. Because, I mean, they were working just the other day. Really well.
Sometimes, like if you restart the API or something, like it'll
Reset
fix
some
it up.
key
Yeah.
factor or some shiz whiz.
All right, but anyhow, you guys both missed, and she dodged out of here. She's kind of falling back behind this wall. All right, what's the rest of you gonna do?
So Reese is gonna yell to Minx, "Get the senator up there, protected. Get him up, protected. I'm gonna cover the rear end."
And Minx will pull the senator behind her, and they will hold here around this corner and cover until the gunman is dealt with.
Dash is gonna do a hide sneak to see if he can get up closer. Surprise attacker.
Okay. So you want to get all the way up into melee range?
Probably close to melee range or grapple.
So that would be
Gonna make that move.
that'd be at a -2 penalty. I don't think you'd be able to meet that.
Okay. Nix that hide sneak then. Can I get up to this area here?
You just like dash up there.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's going to kind of pop out and kind of shoot in the hallway as you're doing so.
Oh.
So it's going to be her perception versus your dexterity to see if she gets a shot off.
Just a straight dex.
Yep.
Can I make shots as well? Or
Yep. This is just to see if he gets past. Yeah, so he gets up to you.
Cool.
And now you guys can kind of attack. Now Desh's is going to be at a -1 penalty since he ran.
That's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a shot at her anyway.
Okay.
Yep, I am going to take 2 shots.
She's just going to fire.
I didn't get to see mine.
Oh shit! She
Dang.
rolled real fucking good.
Let's see which
Doesn't
one she's
mess
shooting
around.
at. You're drawing the short straw there, Dash.
That's alright.
So roll your protection. I hope it's good.
You can beat a 20, don't worry.
Yeah, no
I'm
problem.
sure. It'll be great.
Anybody can do that.
You
My
know,
button's
that
not working.
20.
Where is it at?
There should be a macro. Hope it works. The protection macro.
I guess that's the benefit of, not shooting twice. But hey, if I shoot twice, she's fucked. if it actually hits her before she hits us, so.
Mm-hmm. She rolled
Where is
44564 though. That's pretty good.
it? Work? There it goes.
She rolled-
Wow, I rolled really solid.
Ugh.
It's not good.
Yeah, I might be headed out here early.
Oh no. Oh
Owie.
shit.
That's let's see, wounded. I think that's dead.
That's an insta kill, isn't it?
Because
Yeah.
it's three
Yeah.
times over.
Greater than 3 times the protection.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it's PCs, it might be mortally wounded though. Let me just
I
check real
don't
quick.
know. I don't rightly know.
That's quadruple.
It is,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It only goes up to 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's mortally wounded.
Mm,
Yep. PCs, I don't think have a.
Have an auto die button.
Right, I don't think there's an
died.
insta kill for PCs, right?
No.
I mean, that was
Makes
that was
sense.
pretty legit though. That was
Yeah.
pretty.
We're gonna struggle to keep you alive as we drag your limp,
Here,
unmoving body out.
I'm gonna give you a stopwatch to see how long you have.
Don't worry, friend. We'll drag
Right
you out
here.
that VIP entrance.
Yeah. What's wrong with the dancing guy?
You came in VIP, you're going out VIP.
Not so good at dancing out of the way of bullets. Blaster.
Okay, at VIP. Come out VIP.
I just
Let
want to
me
remind
look up.
everyone how amazing Red looks in his purple tux as he is fighting off Imperial agents.
Come in VIP, go out non-ambulatory.
Oh my. What's a turn?
Let's see here. Wounds and healing. Here we go. Mortally wounded characters cannot be roused from unconsciousness. They cannot act or use skills. Ooh. A roll must be made every round to avoid death.
Oh, nice.
Now, does anybody have a med pack? They can try to staunch the bleeding.
I do.
I do. Foresight is a wonderful
I have a-
thing.
I have a comlink.
I do too.
Does that
I
help?
have
Call
a
for help.
link. I have 3 blasters, and I have a something else I'm forgetting. What was it? It was
At the end of every
stolen comlink.
At the end of every combat round, he must roll 2d. If his roll is less than the number of rounds since he was mortally wounded, he dies. So the first round, he can't die. Okay.
Nice. But yeah, this is literally. Let me paste this for you. This is literally my starting inventory. Flashy clothes, lots of rings, etc. A blaster, a saber, a comlink, a vac suit, and 2,000 credits.
Nice.
So.
Should have spent some goddamn credits on some med packs.
Oh, I do have one med pack. I bought a single med pack, so that and a blaster rifle. So I still have like 900 credits.
Red still gets to go too, right?
Yeah, I did my shots. So
Oh, you did. So okay. So
Yep. It was a 16 and a 16 actually.
so those will both hit.
A 12 and a 19.
So 12. Maybe you get her.
Oh shit. She's on the ball now.
So the first one knocks her down.
Somebody made her mad.
Second one. That's a wound, right? There you go.
Nice.
So she's down. She's bleeding. She's wounded. She's on the floor.
Red's gonna kind of shout, "Stay down if you want your life."
And I'm gonna say, this is the end of round 1. You don't need to roll your 2d.
Okay.
This is the end of round 1. You're still alive. All right.
Yes.
All right. Top of next round.
Are we going in like any particular order?
No. You just
Okay.
no. You just got to get in action, and the order is determined by how high your roll is. The first person gets to go first. Like, so let's say if you read the little cheat sheet that talks about turn order, if you're both shooting at each other, some person rolls a 19, the other person rolls a 17. The person that rolls a 19 gets to go first. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, I understand that, but what about people who aren't shooting right now? I mean, can they act before shooters, or?
You can, but if it has a bearing on what's going on, then there'll be a roll made to see where you go in the turn order.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking because Reese just wants to spend his movement basically running behind cover here.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
And Minx drags the senator into the same.
Yep. Red calls out for her to drop her weapon. Does she?
She does not drop her weapon.
All right. Yeah. He's gonna take another shot. And dodge.
Okay.
All right. Boop.
she's kind of on the ground and kind of pushes herself up on an elbow and kind of gets to a kneeling position, and you see a pool of blood underneath her, and she shoots at you as well with a -2 penalty.
Ooh.
Oh, PC gets to go first.
All right.
So was it 14?
Yep.
I think you probably at least in-cap her.
Ooh.
She made it, but let's see, 14, 15. Yep, so she's knocked back down again. She can't act the rest of this round.
Alrighty.
She does not get her shot off. Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
Dash wants to live.
I mean, can we still do things?
Yeah.
If we've already acted? All right, so
This is new round.
This is a new round.
Okay. So Reese will run over into this, uses full movement to run over into this area here again.
Okay.
Yeah, Red kind of murmurs something along, take care of him while I cover us.
I've got it. Just get us out of here. And
Also, I've realized I'm slowly turning more Irish. It's bad times.
Reese reaches for his satchel that he's kind of had hidden under his coat with him and pulls out a med pack.
All right, you going to try to slap it on this round?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to be at a -1 penalty since you moved to do it.
Is it only, one attempt per
For 24 hours, yeah.
24 hours? Do you want to wait around so you have the full dice?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Once per 24 hours? Yeah, I'll wait.
And then he can roll for cling to life, and unless he gets... You roll a 2D.
It's a gamble either way, I think.
Yeah. If you roll 2D, there's no way you can still die on the second round.
Well,
The worst you can get is
right.
2 1s. So you're
Right.
still alive. Yep, you're still
Yeah,
alive.
so I don't have to roll until the third round then.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
And as he's, lying there bleeding, Reese is, unpacking his med kit and pulling bandages out, and he's pulling out, blood coagulants, powders, and different things.
And we're at the top of the third round then. What do you guys want to do?
All right. Red is going to advance up and do a point-blank shot. Yeah.
All right, she's
That's
going
only
to try
a
to...
target of 5 for point-blank, yeah?
Yeah, you'll hit her. The question is, will she get a shot off? But she probably won't because she's still with a -2.
Yep. So I'll do that, and I'm
She
going to
tries
just
to...
do 2 shots.
All right. She's going to try to pull one off. She gets to go first. Oh. No, the 11 ties. PC
Yeah, because I did 2 shots, yes.
PC wins. See if she beats a 13.
Oh, fuck.
She
Jeez.
does.
What is she
And
made of?
That just means she doesn't get to go this round. She's a bounty hunter. She's tough.
No, she's a Terminator.
All right, she doesn't
No
get
wonder
to go.
she didn't ditch her weapon.
You still get your second. You still get your second shot though, and that is
Yep.
Your first one was a second one was
so it
17.
definitely hits, yeah, 17 damage.
So 17. Let's see.
Oof.
That's another wound. She's incapacitated finally.
All right.
She goes down.
Kill her. What kind of blaster she got?
Just a heavy blaster pistol.
Oh yeah, pocketing that.
So as Red kind of runs up there and blasts her, Reese starts slapping on bandages and holding pressure on wounds.
This would be a good time for your force point.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point.
I will definitely use my force point.
So what that does is double all of the results of your rolls.
So I'll take my force point to 0.
Yep. And you're going to get it right back since, well, you'll get it back at the end of the session because it was used in a heroic manner.
And what am I rolling?
Double everything.
Target's going to be 20. You have to beat a 20. But your
But
roll
with
will be doubled.
Medicine. Yeah.
What skill? Oh, medicine. Where's that under?
I think
Technical.
it's tech. Yeah.
Is
Yep.
it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go, dude.
Oof.
You can do it.
Oof. I'm yelling and I'm saying, "You're gonna stay with us. Stay with us."
Yeah.
Did you double the dice? You
It
need
doesn't
double-
matter.
Yeah, no, even if you.
Oh, that's even with a med pack.
Yeah.
So he missed.
Yeah,
and
the
jabbed
med
it
pack
into
just
my
allows
eye.
you to do it, basically.
Yeah. The medpack just will let you do it. Well, he's not dead yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta roll.
He'll die eventually. This is All right, so you try to patch him up, but the bleeding just kind of continues.
Oh, that bounty hunter hit him hard. No wonder the damage was so high. I didn't notice it was a heavy blaster.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Somebody's still kind of hanging out back there.
We're leaving Elia behind. So the bounty hunter goes down, and you guys look kind of down the hallway and see Reese trying to staunch the bleeding of Desh, but it's just his hands are covered in blood. And Reese, what's he saying?
Reese is just he's like frantic, just kind of holding pressure on their hands covered in blood, and he's looking up and he sees Elia coming around the corner, and he just looks up at her and catches her eyes. It's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do. Help me get him out of here.
Elia would nod, and she say pretty much the equivalent of calm down. We can get him out of here. I don't remember if I don't think I used my med pack. Did we all get one last session at the Camino place?
I don't know.
I said that everybody give one, but it's only once per 24 hours. So
Red kind of shouts back to the others, "Stop panicking! Hurry up and get him out of there so that we can get him to a rejuve tank."
Just help me pick him up. Help me pick him up. Let's get him out of here.
Yep, she would definitely do that.
So we kind of put him between, one arm around each of our shoulders, and kind of drag him off as we make our way out.
Red is taking the bounty hunter. So he's got her over one shoulder and a blaster in the other hand.
Let's go.
Hanging out again.
What do I? Okay, how do I roll that? Hello.
What? Oh yeah, the try not to die roll.
My internet's messed up.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Okay.
Oh.
Hang on a second. I can't hear anybody.
Can you hear us now?
Doc.
Nope.
I'm here.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
I don't know.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, can you hear us?
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
It's just all pixelated. I can't really hear you too well.
Shit.
We can hear. Weird.
All right. Hello.
Yeah, can
Hello?
you hear us now?
Yep.
Hello.
Ah, there we go.
All right. All right. I think we're back.
Yay.
I can kind of tell by the quality of the connection from Discord. Like it goes down to like 1 bar and gets
Yeah,
red.
like red.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And then now it's back to green, and now my connection's fine. So I don't know. My neighbor's down in porn or something.
Something.
So
Whatever.
it takes 1 round, game time speaking, for you guys to book it out of there, cross the promenade, and get back to your ship hangar.
Yeah, I would have gotten my gun on the way out.
Yep. By the time, you got your rifle out, just kind of swing by, grab it. They're like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "See ya."
He's got a bounty hunter slung over one shoulder. It's just a mess. It's like, just give me my gun.
It's the entertainment.
You have the bounty hunter over your shoulder.
Yeah, he's taking the bounty hunter.
Okay.
You never know; they might be useful, if nothing else, as a human shield.
Okay. So
Jeez.
it takes 1 round to get there. So Dex, give me your survival. So roll your 2d6 and hope that you don't get a 1 or a 2. Or don't,
All right. Can I just pop like my perception down and then just roll that?
Yeah, just roll. So the way you roll manual rolls on here is you type slash
Backslash.
/R, and then like 2d6.
That did not work.
Forward slash. Forward
Yeah,
slash.
the other
Forward
slash.
slash.
Sorry. Yeah.
R.
//
There you go.
You're safe.
He lives.
I'm good for 5 rounds. Come on.
All right, so as you go into, you see that some stormtroopers have started to try to impound your ship. They turn around, they see you rush into the hangar, and they're like, "Fire at will!"
Great.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Red is going to kind of charge up a little bit and drop the bounty hunter. And he's going to shoot once at each of them.
All right, they're at medium range right now.
Oh, are they? Could he get to close range and then do it? Is that possible with the
Yeah, you
distance?
can get to close range, and it'll just be a -1 penalty.
Yep. So he moves on up, gets to close range, bears his blaster rifle now, and oh wait, with a blaster rifle, is it? Because that one has 30 range.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
So
nice.
it'll be close.
Yeah. So he moves up like his 5 feet, dropping the bounty hunter, and kind of slings his thing. And I'm going to take a shot at each of them and use my force point.
All right. So you're going to. Okay, so it's going to be a -3 penalty.
Yep.
All right. So roll that with a 3. Roll it 4 times.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to write down your attacks.
I'm just making sure it rolls the right weapon. There we go. All right, and then blaster with 3 penalty. Yes. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Boop.
So 6. Well, that's going to be 12.
3.
So 12.
Man, it really dumps it, doesn't it? When it's doubling just the
18.
number.
22.
Is that how many did I
16.
roll?
That's good.
That
That's
was
cool.
it.
Okay.
That's what.
Good save.
12, 18, 22, 16. Is anybody else going to attack?
Yeah, so as soon as they come around that corner and down the promenade into this area, they come out and Reese sees the stormtroopers, and he kind of comes to a stop suddenly, and he pushes the senator behind him and raises his blaster and fires at the closest one.
All right, so just give me a blaster shot. Ooh, 17.
Nice.
And then anybody else going to attack or do anything?
Yeah, Leia
Dash
will
is gonna
attack
hold
it.
the floor down over here.
I couldn't hear. Is anybody else?
Yeah, Leia would attack as well.
All right, so give me your blaster shot. That would miss at a medium range.
Okay.
All right, that would miss. So that blaster bolt goes high. I'm gonna roll the stormtrooper shots.
Oh my.
5.
Shooting like a stormtrooper.
Oh my. Yes.
9. So you want to dispatch these guys before too many rounds because, boy, you're gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. We need to get him out of here ASAP. Ooh, not too good. Yeah.
Can we just
Well-
run past him?
And I think you get to close range pretty quick.
Oh my.
3.
Literally
So-
3 ones. Yeah, I can.
So your first one goes first. So red's
Yep.
shot with the 18.
So shooting, yeah, this way and down, basically, in terms of who I'm shooting.
All right, I'm trying to find the damage that was associated with the one with the 18. That's the problem about having the macro that rolls the damage at the same time. You have to like scroll up and see which pairs with which. Oh, so 18 would be your 9 actually. Or no, you rolled a 22. So which one? 11. Okay, so first damage is 18, so he has to be an 18.
Isn't it doubled as well, or is that the 9? You said.
Yeah, damage would be double too. So it'd be 36. So that'd be double.
Yeah. They roll good though. You never know.
I kill him. Next, how much damage is associated with your roll of 9?
Let me see. 16.
So that'd be 32.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Kills him, doesn't it?
Should.
That's the death on that one.
It's definitely triple.
All right. Next up would be Reese. Rolled a 17. And 13 protection. So he just made it. So he gets knocked down.
Oh.
Come on, guys, we can do it. Let's obliterate him in one round.
And then
I believe
Red-
in us.
I think he probably did with the first point.
We might, yeah.
I wonder if it doubles the damage. It doesn't make sense that it would.
I don't know.
Because it's just your weapon skill.
Because doesn't it just say that it doubles all dice rolled?
It does say that, I think, but it's been.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I might ask Zypher that he doesn't roll the damage with this. Just roll me some damages, will you? Just roll the damage on your blaster rifle.
Let me open it up. Right when I think I'm getting used to not using the sheet. All right, just the basic damage roll, yeah.
You could roll your blast, dear. Yeah.
Yeah. And then how many more do you need? Just those 2, yeah.
Just those 2.
Cool.
I'm sure that this is going to kill them both. I'm sure.
Whew.
There's no way they can beat that. Yeah. So they're both dead.
Yeah, Red kind of just drops the bounty hunter, steps forward, and as everyone else is shooting at them, he just unleashes this fucking salvo of, like, pinpoint shots. And they topple.
All right. As they do that, your ship's wide open.
All right.
Wish I was there to see it.
Yeah, Asmund,
Get Red and the Senator on. Get them on.
yep, I pick up the bounty hunter, and we all presumably dash onto the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And once we're on the ship, I tie up the bounty hunter very, very well.
And Reese kind of helps pick up Red, and we start leading him over towards the ship.
You mean Dash?
I mean, Dash, yeah.
All right. Top of the next round. So roll your 2d6 dash.
Live. Live.
Live.
Yes.
Woohoo! He's still alive. Luck is on his side.
Where's the
Bye.
nearest rejuve tank?
Oh shit.
Oh, here's the fun part.
So you guys launch off station. Your ship does a corkscrew as from the space station. But as you do so, 3 TIE fighters you hear just if they were waiting for persons.
What would this be? A stock light frigate or freighter?
Yeah, it's stock like
Hey,
for
what are you gonna do?
I mean, Red is getting on the guns. That's for sure.
All right, they're at long range, or they're at medium range from you right now, rather.
Alrighty. You want me to make my roll?
Yeah, and the way this works is there are 2 gun turrets, and there's a pilot, there's co-pilot.
Orlea would obviously take the pilot seat.
Elia?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do the speed segment first. So obviously the TIE fighters are trying to close on you. I'm guessing that the ship is trying to gain distance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want Elia to do is, let me see here. Presents character. Paste in everybody's tokens. Just
Oh,
so you
sweet.
can,
Thank you.
just so you can use your macros.
Yep.
So make sure your vehicle is changed to the stock light freighter.
I can't change it myself for some reason.
You just click the little lock.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
this
mean,
is
I can't.
broken.
It won't change any of the actual
No?
values for me.
Weird.
Yeah, it all stays 0.
I'll change it for you.
Thank you.
There you go. All right. And now you can use your macro. Just so it just goes vehicle. It's like vehicle and then speed or something like that, I think.
Okay.
Ship vehicle and then speed. Yep.
Alrighty. And what's the target for the distance we're at? Like 10?
It's 15. So Elia, now roll your pilot.
All right.
Ooh, 26. So let's see if these other ones beat 26.
Nice.
Oh.
He does. He gains on you, so he gets to short range. You didn't have to make a second roll on that one,
I think that did include both anyway.
did it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it shows 5d6 plus 3d6.
does. Which that shouldn't be the case.
Uh,
Okay, so because there are lots of situations where you might want to use one and not the other. Write that down so you can change that. All right. So this one drops to long range. And this one gains.
Oh shit, there you go. Those fucking sixes, mate. Man.
So you have two of the TIE fighters gain on you, and one of them drops back to long range. And Elia's flying at the controls, and she sees 2 of them gaining.
She yells back to whoever's manning the guns. You got 2 on our 6. 2 on our 6.
Yep. Red is gonna shoot at this one.
All right, so it's going to be target number of 10.
Cool.
And he's going to shoot 2. So we're going to see who goes first.
Alrighty. And just vehicle weapon 1, right?
Yep.
No penalty. There we go. Ooh, I rolled butts. I rolled a lot of ones, guys. Man, and yet it was so close. Yet so far.
All right. So who's on the other gun?
So as they're firing, I guess Reese runs over to the other gun. If no one else has already. And he tries to lock in a target.
All right. $16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what he gets to go. Ooh.
Oh my.
Jeez, and they just keep doing talon rolls.
Yep. So TIE Fighter gets to go first and shoots at your ship. 18. He fires and you feel the ship just rock and shake. All right. So why don't you guys roll your hull check? Anybody?
Do you mean ships, the shields, or?
That ship doesn't have any.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually just.
Oh, I see. Is
someone else rolling or okay?
There you go.
Ooh,
Those ones, jeez.
Oh my.
you're damaged. Your ship's damaged.
At least it wasn't double.
No. You might get blown up.
Yeah.
This might be the end of it all. I might have to try and shoot more than one at a time and fail horribly.
Okay. So that one gets a shot off and hits. Alaya sees like the controls start to spark and shake underneath her fingertips as she flies. But next person that gets to go is actually Reese, I believe, right? Yep, Reese. So you shot yours, and you rolled a 16. So roll your damage now for your laser, for your weapon. 11.
We can't get blown up. Oh, yay.
So it hits it hard. This one can't shoot now though. So it has to peel off a little bit, and you just hear this. It's kind of circling your ship, but Reese's shot made it so it can't fire. Now it's your turn. Red, and Red's shot was rolled a 12, which hit. The damage is 14. Do you want to shoot at that same one or the other one that fired?
If I see that one get hit, then yeah, I'll go for that one.
Same one.
Mm-hmm. Focus fire. Oh, hell
Boom.
yeah.
That is a boom, isn't it?
Yeah.
Think so, yeah.
That one explodes. So there's just one on your 6 now, and it drops in right behind you. This one shoots from far away. He's at long range. He has to beat he actually gets a penalty because he used his pilot skill. So he has to beat a 20.
Failed horribly. You little bastard.
Fail so horribly you shoot the other TIE fighter.
Do it. He's in your line of fire.
He misses.
Possible.
Okay.
I wonder if there's just a bunch of lag, because that took forever to come across.
Mine,
Like it hasn't shown up on mine yet.
it hasn't even shown up on mine yet.
It just showed up on mine.
There
Oh,
it goes.
there
I
it
was-
is.
I was
There it
checking out.
goes. Yeah.
How bizarre.
Maybe the sheet is working. It's just
It's just
real
utterly
laggy.
buggered. Yeah.
All right. Next
Tomorrow, sometime,
round.
all these macros.
Next round. Let's see if Dash dies.
Oh god, Dash.
Oh,
No.
buddy.
Roll that 12, man.
Oh.
You sure we don't have a rejuve tank on the ship?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna use the force. I'm good
wait,
for 8
can you?
rounds. I don't see how I could.
He's dead.
Oh, true.
You guys don't realize it yet, though. All right, so what are you guys going to do?
Well, we need to escape, so we're going to keep firing at these
Yeah,
fuckers and
I'm
try
gonna
to
shoot
run.
at this dude.
All right, this guy's going to try to gain ground and move up to medium on you.
Alea's gonna use her force point to try and escape the TIE fighter.
I'm going to shoot twice.
Okay, let's do Alaya first.
Yep.
Okay, Alaya, roll your. So if you use ship, vehicle, and then roll piloting, it does both of it.
Okay.
It actually does the math for you,
Okay.
and we'll see.
You can
outrun these.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, nice.
52.
Nice maneuvering.
So that means this guy at long range, you actually are out of range. You escape him.
Okay.
This guy drops from short. He's not going to be able to beat that. He drops from short to medium range. So you're starting to get there. And then let's do the attacks.
Where's number 1? Oh, that's wrong weapon. Alright, here's
Blaster
very different
rifle.
things.
Just sticks it out the window.
Climb out in my vac suit and start shooting. No. Here's the actual weapon. Shot 1 and weapon shot 2. Coming through. Now. Boop. 214. Spectacular. Fucking hell.
And then Reese will take his weapon shot as well from the second position.
Get him.
All right, Reese gets to go first.
Nice. And he actually hits, too.
Beat a 15.
Beat a 15? Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Yep. Roll damage then.
Yep.
14.
Not
Now
bad.
at medium range, you drop off that last d6. So you get you take 1d penalty at medium range. So it's going to be it's going to be 10. So let's see if he passes 10. Whoops, wrong.
No, he does not.
That's his.
Oh.
Oh, he does, but it hit him still, so he can't act this round. So it hits him. You see some sparks fly out into space. It shouldn't make sparks, but it does because it's Star Wars.
Well.
And so Red is up. Let's see. Red's first one's at 18. That hits at medium range.
Oh, I
Damage
didn't
is
fire an
14.
18.
I'm sorry.
That was my.
You rolled 2 14s, right?
Yeah.
So yours both missed.
It's okay, we can get away. And our friend is probably totally alive in this cargo bay.
Yeah, he's being.
He's doing good.
Really
Trooper.
quiet.
Where's Minx? And Reese yells back, "How's he doing, Minx?"
And Minx tries taking her top off. And, you have so much to live for, Dash.
All right, Alaya, give me another piloting check.
All right.
22.
Nice. Oh shit!
Gosh, the TIE fighters are such good ships, dang it.
Yeah, they're good. They're good pilots.
They're fast.
Yeah, they're
It's a
very
speed-
fast.
it's a
but
speed
yeah,
limit.
they're very fast ships.
So he gains back up on you to short range.
And as he comes in, Reese locks onto him and fires.
Yeah, let's shoot this bugger.
All
Double
right.
shot. Here's one. And here comes number 2. Boop. Oh, fuck yeah. Eat it. Oh,
Whoa.
shit!
Oh, jeez.
Oh fuck!
This is not good.
This is bad. This is very bad.
You hear TIE Fighter just straight. Ship rocks back and forth. I'm gonna roll the hull.
Yeah.
Does the hull hold?
Oh fuck yeah!
It does. It's just stunned. So it rocks back and forth. You guys don't get any more actions this round though, as your aim is thrown off by the rocking back and forth of the ship.
Ah.
Alrighty.
So this thing just bobbing and weaving behind you and strafing the back part of your ship. That's right,
Elia, get us out of here, Elia. Get us out of here.
Do my absolute. Never mind. all the ones.
Oh shit!
Christ.
He stays right on you.
I'm gonna fire at him again.
This guy has no penalties. You guys have both used your force points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing the double shot again.
Let's hope you guys can beat 18. Why do you keep doing double shots, man?
Well, because that's why.
Well, you don't get to go first.
Yeah, no. Yeah, oh my gosh, rolled really bad. Wait, why is it... Oh, it's doing the darn thing again. Where it's taking it off both dice sets. Yeah, because see, they're both... It's rolling a 1 and 2. I've been rolling 2 dice short instead of 1 each shot.
That's why you're not doing well.
Yeah, that's why it's especially low. I wondered, I was like, man, I'm really shooting for butts. Shouldn't be that bad.
Reese, you want to throw yours up there?
Mine's up there.
Do you want me to roll the extra 1 die for both of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Oh, so the last one is at least a 15, so it actually fucking lands if I get the chance.
Yeah, so the tie still gets to go first, right?
Yeah.
Looks like it. Oh,
All right.
darn.
Let's see if your hull can beat a 15. I don't know if it can.
Oh shit. Oh man, no wonder. Oh, those 14s would have totally hit too.
11.
Yeah.
That means you're heavily damaged. You have to roll on the ship's damage table.
Oh my god.
Where's that at?
This one fucking TIE fighter is gonna...
Just roll 1d6.
So Minx has a force point left. Can she use that to...
Oh shit, hyperdrives are gone.
Oh no. It's gonna be a long flight home, boys.
Yes, it is.
But hey, at least it wasn't the fucking guns.
Yeah.
There goes the hyperdrives.
So is that all of our like our movement? Or is it just
No.
the
It's
hyperdrive?
just the hyperdrives.
Okay.
The ones that make it not take forever to get where we want
Yeah.
to go.
Kind of figured that.
So what Minx wants to use a force point?
Minx, do you want to jump on these guns?
Yeah,
Just
sure.
open up palms with them. We're sure you're a really, really nice guy.
I've got to go take a look at Dex here. Jump on the guns.
Okay, she will.
All right. Since you got hit, you guys can't take a shot that turn though. So Elia, give me a pilot check again.
All right.
You could do it.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
that's them. Oh my.
Nice.
Oh my. Well-
You're so far away from the space station now.
I'll not shoot twice and get a double penalty this time.
Okay.
So let's see if I can actually fucking hit something. Oh, what do you know? It actually rolls. and then
And
it rolls a 9 damage.
you want Minx to do hers?
Definitely.
And she will spend a force point.
Shoot twice. like a pro.
Okay, now to do this from the sheet, vehicle weapons.
Yeah, you don't have to do it from the sheet.
Does 26.
26, that hits. And then roll your vehicle damage, the damage for that weapon.
There you go.
36. I think that's going to get him.
Finally.
We'd use all of our force points.
That would have got him. That would have got him without the force.
Yeah. I mean, I would have gotten him earlier when I rolled those two 14s because they would have each had an extra die on them, which means they both would have been 15s.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh. But it's okay because he's dead now.
So Reese goes back and he checks on Dash. He kind of kneels down at his side and he looks at him and he looks kind of pale. And I reach down and check his pulse. And I double check. And then I just kind of hang my head low and shake my head. I come back up towards the front bridge area with one hand up on the high arch of the door, my head down. Dash is gone. He didn't make it.
Minx gasps. Her hand flies to her mouth.
He fought well, and then he looks over at the senator. I hope you're worth it.
Rises and he says, "Believe me when I say that your bravery here will not go unnoticed. What this young man gave, well, it was the ultimate price." Continues and says, "But I know that I'm ready, and the people of Corellia are ready, and really, really ready to help you. Not only with credits, but ships. Lots of ships.
Hopefully one better
big
than this
one.
one. Elise.
I think Corvettes, I know you at least have a couple of those.
Yeah,
And
well,
I know you're capable, and your friend's death will be avenged."
his sacrifice better mean something.
And the senator just kind of goes back to his seat in the cockpit and just kind of puts his hand in his forehead.
Yep.
He says, "Do we have the coordinates for the jump to light speed?" Elia?
Elia would nod and try and give it a go.
You hit light speed and it just goes choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, am I gonna have to go out there again?
Hoorah!
Yeah. Thanks for sticking with it.
Awesome.
Yay.
Poor Dash.